The theater. Whatever happened to the theater? And welcome tonight, everybody, to tonight's episode of Adventure Rolls Revenants Wake. We got a good one here tonight. It's going to be very interesting as we're going to the theater tonight. So with that, let's actually just not waste any time and hop right into it. So when last we left our heroes, our party had arrived within Ashman Ford in hopes of being able to find out more information regarding the cleansing stone, as well as potentially anything else regarding a new cult that they found called the Withering Oblivion, and possible connections to a known entity called the Chained Oblivion, now known as Tharsdoon. From there, our heroes uncovered an underground cult connecting to Dendar. From there, after various investigations, discovering that Amethyst is a potential target for the spider. However, after uncovering further information regarding the cleansing stone and a potential ritual that could be done tonight with the Church of Saloon, our heroes agreed to potentially visit it, but first are taking a stop at Timora's dance, where it is currently opening night to a play known as The Lone Drow, a retelling of a little bits of the life of Dritz Duerden. And so, as you all are arriving, it is fairly well packed. People are coming in. There's a lot of the more upper class arriving, as well as some various townsfolk coming into more the nosebleeds areas and the outer portions. While you all have managed to gain tickets to more the center area of the seating, so that way you can get really good sound. You managed to get close toward exactly the center, but you're a little bit off to the left. And so, as people are filing in, you see that it is a very simple amphitheater. Some seating up on the walls. It's nothing grand like you would find within the great cities of Waterdeep or Neverwinter. However, it is fairly well made. For a real world equivalent, it would be like something that you go to in a small town, like a small city, but not necessarily something like a rural town. So, as you're currently sitting there waiting, the curtain is before you. What do you all do?
I think just waiting for it. Alize's like, yay. Maybe keeping an eye out for anybody else who's watching them specifically because of our experience.
Okay.
But
I'll say go ahead and
I would be
sneaky.
Oh, sorry.
I'll say go ahead and make a perception check. Rosa, what are you doing?
Oh, I would be like sitting next to Resvin and like explaining everything, like why people are all sitting here, what the curtain's for, what it'll do, just like what to expect.
Yeah,
Got a
Resvin would be just observing everything in the room, looking at the people, observing what they're doing, just trying to take it all in.
Yeah. So, as you're kind of watching and waiting, you're looking around and you do see some stagehands jumping down into what looks like to be a pit in front of the stage ever so slightly. You're hearing some slight tuning of instruments and things of that nature. A flute is doing a brief scale. Stringed instruments are getting into tune with this, and with that, Alize, you don't really see anybody. There's just a lot of people gathering in, and a cavalcade of noise and music is stringing about that really kind of impedes your senses to really see if anyone is watching you.
Okay. That's fair. She probably got too distracted by the orchestra pit and then what Rosa was saying, and
Anything Gideon's doing, or?
So I think Gideon, who's super excited, kind of like a little puppy, kind of pointing out things as well, and talking, is kind of sad. And then as you're, describing things to Rezavin, I think he starts kind of glancing out and getting lost in a bit of a memory. And there's like a little bit of a smile at his lips there. I had a funny little bit, but I decided not to do it.
Okay.
It was gonna be really funny. I was gonna mess with you guys a little bit, but anyways, I just think he's distracted for a bit, and then he kind of comes back to it, and he's like, "Well, I'm super excited. I can't wait to see what this is gonna be all about."
Nobody make fun of him.
Make fun of who?
Who?
The main character. I already feel it. I don't want to hear it.
Ooh, why would anyone make fun of him?
I mean, unless he looks completely off base. I've seen the dude from a distance on running along a wall like he was some deity. So, as long as he's not too crazy.
And anyone willing to put themselves out there and do a one-person play is brave, all right? You have to celebrate them for doing that among thousands and thousands of people that can watch them and judge them for what they're going to do. This is art in real time. You have to celebrate someone like that would be almost foolish enough to put themselves on a stage like that.
It's only a round
You're
of
talking about
applause.
the actor? I'm talking about... Okay, never mind.
Oh yeah, I was talking about the actor. Who are you talking about?
Talking about Drizzt. Isn't everyone make fun of him? I love him, okay?
I don't.
Oof.
I don't. I mean, I've read.
What's that?
Yo, Drizzt girl?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't complain
Alize's
much.
not
I'm a Weird
laughing.
Java's fan, so.
So as you're all,
I'm not judging you, Rosa.
So as you're all having this conversation, eventually the lights spells up above start to dim ever so slightly. Light is focused up onto the stage. Eventually the curtains do pull back in a slight parting fashion. And eventually you see before you, as the music begins to swell from the orchestra pit, you see before you a set made of various woods and other easy-to-grab materials. It is clearly meant to mimic that of a tundra, with a well-painted oil painting as a backdrop. More clearly, that of a mountain. As you start to see emerging from stage left, a drow actor, clearly mimicking going into that of an elevation, as he seems to be behind one of the props. He's adorned in black leather armor, 2 scimitars at his side, and a forest green cloak lined in white fur. Behind him, and slightly to his right, you see another actor, on all fours, in a panther costume. It is actually fairly well made, all things considered. If you all want to figure out who this companion is, you can go ahead and make history checks.
Okay. Y'all should look up Drizzt gifts. It's great.
Oh yeah, no, they are hysterical. Every single one of them.
Ooh.
I'm so in awe of the costume. I might even think it's a real animal. I got a 6.
I have a total
16.
of 1
Oh,
that I rolled. I have no clue.
Ooh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I rolled a 17.
Okay.
Thanks.
Alize?
16.
Okay, well, Rosa, this makes sense that you would know who this is. Alize, as well, since you most likely have heard tales of him, you know that
I
this
like
is
cats.
his animal companion, Guinevere. So, and as he's going, you see the drow looking around. He goes, Bueno said he'd meet us here before heading into 10 towns. No sign of him. Maybe it's another dead contract. The panther gives a slight purr in the performance, as a horn blares, mimicking the sound of a yeti, and two yetis come out on stage as actors are on stilts. The yeti costumes are clearly in fur. The Dritz actor brandishes his scimitars. You can go ahead and make perception check on this.
I love that you're incorporating skill checks into this.
Oh yeah,
I love that.
It's
I
so
don't want to
good.
just be all me.
Yeah. 18.
Wait, this is for what? Perception?
Perception.
Yeah.
16.
Wow.
12, 16. Gideon?
Gideon even mutters, "Watch out," because he's too focused on the Yeti as a 3.
Yep, he has no idea. So, Gideon, you have no idea because you're just enamored in all these costumes and the surprising detail for how small of a town it is. The rest of you are able to tell, well, I'm sorry, not Alizé, these actually look like really well-made props. Whether or not they're real or not is hard to tell. But Rosa and Rezavin, you're able to tell that these are largely wooden in how they're being handled, but they are very well painted to look metal. And why does Spotify stop playing? So with that, with almost one fell swoop, the drow actor jumps into action and he fells the two beasts. The two Yeti actors go falling onto the ground. And then again, the crowd does give a slight applause to that performance. Then a dwarf actor from stage left comes out and says, there you are, lad. Come on, quit playing around. We got work to do. And you see him, he's clad in full plate armor with a horned helmet. One horn seems to be broken off. And you recognize this from context that this is Bornar. Then, eventually, as the hours passed and go on by, you all see before you the ending of a massive battle between demonic forces, barbarians, and the people of 10 towns. The soon-to-be-named Companions of the Hull, Dritz, Bornar, a human, a very large, muscular human with long blonde hair, and a halfling, Rogue, are standing at the remains of an avalanche. The apprentice, Dritz speaks, the apprentice was foolish to take the power of Krishal Tirith. Aye, Regis speaks up. So, where to next? Me home, Mithra Hall, is ripe for the taking, and I mean to claim me birthright. The barbarian actor, Wolfgar, then it is settled. To Mithra Hall. With a nod, the four make their way off to Mithra Hall and to reclaim the dwarven throne. As everything comes to a close, the music starts to bellow out, and the stage calls start to happen as the various actors performing the various secondary characters as well as the main actors come in their appropriate appearances as everyone starts to stand, applaud, and cheer.
I'll go.
Okay.
It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Wonderful.
Rosa's kind of even going like fangirling a little bit in her cheering.
Perfect.
Look over. What is Rezavin doing?
He is trying to blend in with everyone clapping.
Are you
Okay.
not entertained?
That was very nice.
Yeah.
I think we won
was
someone
great.
over to
There's
the theater
all-
tonight.
There's all sorts of theaters too. Some bigger, some smaller, some in round shapes.
Some all about death.
Yeah. Maybe there's a Neuralis play somewhere.
Maybe. We should look for it.
We should. Or you could also ask the voices to help you make one up. I bet they'd like that.
Maybe.
Do you think I could get the actors to sign my pauldron?
What are they going to sign it
Sure.
with? A chisel?
I can go
Yeah,
ask them if you want me to.
Yeah, let's go.
Chuck work on metal.
We'll figure something out. We have quills?
I go too.
I'm going to follow, but trying to convince Gideon that there might be some other ways. It might just be a piece of parchment.
Yeah. So, as you are approaching the stage, you do see that there are some areas, some guard looks to be kind of guards keeping track of everything. Whoa, wait, hold on. Do you all have permission to be backstage?
Can we
Oh,
have
I mean-
permission to be backstage?
We don't need to go backstage or anything. We were just trying to see if we could get up front and see if the actors would be willing to sign something for us, or, you know.
Oh, okay. Let's.
We can go wherever you tell us to. Politely.
Yes, I do believe they're actually probably going to be doing a signing out near the box office in a few moments.
Perfect. We'll go that way then.
Perfect. So, as you eventually all go out there, waiting a few moments, there are some people waiting to gather and talk with the performers. You do see the group from earlier today waiting. They give a slight nod and watching you carefully. But eventually, the actors do come out, specifically the actors playing the current members of the, or at least within this story, current members of the Companions of the Hall. Candy Bree has not joined them yet. For those who know the characters, eventually they do make the rounds, and the director approaches and says, yes, how'd you enjoy the play?
You're fantastic.
Well,
Good job.
Tremendous.
It was very impressive what you did. I can't believe you did all those things. That was quite a battle you lived through.
Does he understand? Well, yes, thank you. Yes, of course.
You're that good at actors. Yeah.
Mhm.
And they are adorned more in their regular clothing, it should be stated. They're not in their full armor or anything like that. They do come up and go.
Who's this person that's talking to us, by the way?
Currently, the guy who played Dritzt.
Okay, yeah. So she's definitely kind of like standing behind Gideon, but she's kind of like,
Rosa, careful though. Your cheeks are turning purple.
no, they're not.
Do you sign any would you sign some autographs for
Ah.
the group?
Oh, absolutely. I would love to.
And
Awesome.
I take off my shoulder pauldron.
It's not gonna work.
Look, there's like leather inside. It's fine. You can sign this if you could.
I could certainly try.
You can actually see it's got like other signatures and stuff inside of it.
So with that, he takes out one of the quill pens, and he goes and he signs it. And you gather that the name that he's saying signing is just known as Alexander. There is no surname, but it's just Alexander.
PTSD of Alexander.
I know.
Yeah, that's great.
This is what he's doing on vacation.
Oh my gosh! Just
Right.
being he's an
That's-
actor right now.
That's why that name sounded
We just-
familiar when I wrote
We
it
just
down.
got off a session 2 where he like totally traumatized an NPC. It was awful. So
That's why he wanted
yeah,
us to
we-
leave. He had a
Yeah.
play to do.
Yeah,
I
no.
was like, why does this name sound familiar when I was writing it down? That's why.
Everything's connected.
yeah.
So, context: Alexander is a major player in another campaign, Mystical Mishaps.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
but with that, he goes and he signs it, and he signs anything, and then he gets to you, Rosa, and he looks down and goes, "Did you want anything signed?"
Yeah, please. She has like, I don't know. She probably has like a notebook where she'll write down like her notes. So she'll flip to like the back page.
Yeah.
Can you sign this, please?
Absolutely. And who shall I make this out to?
Rosa.
He goes and signs it. Rosa. What? And
He just is lucky.
and with that, he turns it around, gives a slight wink, and it just says, to Rosa, to my friend Rosa from Alexander.
Can you also write Drizzt on there too?
But of course, with that, slash Dritzt.
Oh my gosh. Thanks. She'll like leave.
So,
cute.
now the other actors do start to approach you. Do you guys hang around, or do you just stick around for the Dritzt actor?
No, I would. I think Alize would just like, give like, I don't know, high fives or like shake people's hands and just be like, and compliment them and just be like, oh, she really enjoyed this all and she liked the costumes and then she's like all in this, man. She loves talking to people.
Is this Alize or is this Dealey at a con?
Yeah,
Dealey.
this is
That's accurate.
Probably lingers for like a whole hour trying to talk to the orchestra next.
Then don't forget the other people in line too.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Look at that
yeah.
Rosa.
I don't.
Oh, good.
I don't think she necessarily gets autographs. I think she'll just, thank people, and that's.
What's Resident doing during all this? Is he getting autographs or?
So he probably would be going up to the people who are like different warriors in the play. Just, are you still adventuring these days?
The actor playing Wolfgar, the massive blonde barbarian. No, we're actors. We play the parts.
You can tell him. It's fine. I don't think he doesn't know.
It's like, we're actors. We're playing the part. We're not real adventurers. We're mimicking the lives of adventurers who are unfortunately no longer with us.
Oh, you carry the stories of those who are departed. That is
Yes, actually,
a
that's
great thing to do.
a,
Keep it up. Keep doing
He
that.
loves the theater even
Don't
more
let
now.
their stories go away.
The actor for Brodar and Regis and Wolfgar kind of like look at each other and then like. Of course, that is an excellent way to put that. We are telling their stories. We will definitely keep doing that. Did you want us to sign anything, or did you?
Why do people sign things?
Well, they're fans and they want to have signatures. Just because to say like, I got to meet this specific person. It's because they enjoy things.
Yes, sure. And he'll pull out his book and have a page that you could sign there.
Remembrance for posterity.
The ancient texts of his god.
Yep.
Hey, he's adding to it. They all have different authors. This one's just going to be signatures. They might be selling their souls, low key, but it's fine. It's Duralis.
They're actually signing the death note. With that, you gather that the dwarven actor's his name is Duncan. The barbarian, his actual name is Jensen, and then the halfling's name is Oric. Oric.
Now your names will be remembered too.
They look at you with the biggest side eye and like, right. With that, I think Alexander is calling us. Yes, we'll be right over there. And they quickly scurry along.
Did I scare them?
Sometimes you can come across a little unusual to the commonalities of how other people phrase things. And your serious tone conveys a somewhat more serious, hard to tell if you're the context of what you're trying to say. You're being genuine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think they just might have taken it like a little too seriously, and they're like, oh, and surprised by it. I think you're good.
I think what you said was nice.
I really do too.
They probably are used to people, you know, kind of
Being
getting
like-
excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm sorry if I made you uncomfortable.
There we go.
That's
They-
adorable.
They kind of look back and give a slight thumbs up and then continue talking with other fans, it looks like.
To be honest, so it does get to your head when people, recognize you. I had a small little following myself when I got a little popular in a small town, but as you
Oh,
can
I
tell,
hated that. It's awful.
it never, well, I mean, not the worst thing in the world, but sure.
It's the worst thing
I
in
love
the world.
attention.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Are you kidding?
I
I
love
perform at the
attention.
Fae Courts. I perform at the parties and harvest festivals. I would just be annoying and just perform at my kids' shops.
Well, what would you perform?
Using my violin or singing or just, painting my wings with chalk dust and flying around like I did back at the previous town we were at.
I feel like you missed your life as being a bard or something.
Well, you see, my magic can't. I didn't get the magic part of the bard. That's always eluded me. But thank you. I do. I mean, I've had a long time to practice a variety of things, and me and Cad used to perform a lot for Iris when she was little, so that was always nice. It was good.
Wow.
I have a lot of friends, bards and otherwise. They're the Feywild, so.
Well, you
It's a good
guys
time.
can take up all the attention. That sounds great.
Sounds good to me.
Perfect.
Love compliments. Anyways, so what did we get?
She
Doesn't
looks
have her
around,
wings
she's
out
gonna
right
give her
now,
one.
but she's like, oh.
So,
Honestly, oh, what? Sorry.
I was just going to see what you guys wanted to do next.
Should probably go to the temple, but
Yeah.
that was fun though. That was nice to go to. I haven't been to a play in probably like, I don't know, 50, 60 years or something. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Throws me off every time.
Longer than you've been alive, lad.
Not quite.
So you did like
Alright.
Resident, you'd go to another play.
Yes, I could go to another play.
This is probably the most excited I've seen you.
Maybe.
It's fun being able to see these new things through the eyes. And watching you react to it, Resident. I think it's a lot of fun. Like, honestly, I don't mean that as an insult or a slight or anything.
Do you see
I think it's really
things
fun.
other ways?
Well, I just mean like take Gideon for example. He's always going to be excited, and he was sitting there, him and Rosa also talking about the play and the different things, and there's something special when you get to see somebody experience something like that for the first time and seeing their reactions and being able to talk about it and converse and seeing what did you like about that, and are there any stories that you would love to see performed. It's just really it's special, and seeing the happiness on your face. I know you're not as overly expressive as some of the rest are, but I feel like I can definitely tell that you really enjoyed it, so it's really nice.
Yes. But do you see with things other than your eyes?
Fuck on that one.
Yeah.
Metaphorically. Metaphorically. Yeah.
Uh,
Your mind's
What?
eye.
Oh, this is gonna be another 30-minute
Daydreaming.
conversation.
so,
We're just gonna walk. We're gonna
no.
walk back to the tavern and get a drink while they have about an hour conversation on this one.
What time is it right now? Does it seem like we should head over to the temple, or does it seem like we have some time?
Yeah, so as you're kind of looking with considering when the show started, it was probably about like a two-hour play, 2.5 hour, give or take. It seems that with the timing of getting through everything, it is approaching 10 o'clock, which is around the time, when you want, when the ritual was going to be done.
Okay.
Which you are
Yeah,
not
give me one,
far from the Saloon Temple, with where you are in the town.
Head over.
Yeah.
Perfect.
The whole way over, Gideon's just asking Reservin what his favorite parts were. So, just as they're walking, like he keeps on like, wait, and what was your favorite costume?
Perfect.
They did a good job painting those weapons to look real.
Yeah.
Perfect. So as you all make your way eventually to the temple, where this people are starting to spread out, people are already retired to their homes, others returning back after visiting, seeing this performance. You do see at the very front of the temple, Kale, the priestess of Tyr, is currently there to meet you all. And she does seem to be holding what looks to be at her side a various satchel, and in her hand seems to be a container for some scrolls. Well, I trust you all had a good evening before coming here.
I just got back from one of the plays.
Excellent. They do a wonderful job here. But with that, before we go in, obviously, we're going to go ahead and get this ritual done. We don't know. They are ready. I don't know what's going to happen. If something does come out and we take care of it, we should probably take care of the priests while everything is being dealt with. But before we do that, Alize, you had questions regarding the Avriel.
Oh, that's right. Mm-hmm.
So she looks, she kind of gets a scroll out, saying, this is something that that we can do without, as it seems that you have a bit more pressing information regarding it. So,
Ooh. Thank you.
So with that, she informs you, well, the thing with the Avriel is that they are once a common elven species. They were used to help patrol the elven empire that existed long ago. Once abundance in these lands, specifically because Mithranor was the center of the elven empire. Castle Crag in Shadowdale was a common place because it served as a good outpost. But and this is the scroll, the piece of paper that she provided you is information regarding detailing this cataclysm. Cataclysm befell the Avriel. Many elves retreated to the Feywild as the Elven Empire was starting to fall before Mithranor stepped in. Castle Crag, what detailed here, was the first to fall in this event. While the capital remained, the Empire was all but fallen by that point. It became known as the Wind Rebellion. For for it felt as though the wind itself rose up against the elves. A dragon that was once devoted to the Avriel, known as the Lord of Air, seemed to be at the center of it.
Interesting.
So that dragon used to serve them or be allied with them and then turned against them for some reason?
Yes, somehow they once worked together. It seemed that maybe even the Avriel worked with or even for the Lord of the Air, but somehow he turned on them. We don't know how. There's no noting of how. I couldn't find any further information regarding that. Beyond that, it is unknown what happened. Species suddenly started to dwindle, either in defense of the Empire or disappearance. Some believe that they might exist on another plane, but we have no proof. There's only theories.
That's interesting. Is the dragon named?
It's the Lord of the Air, yes.
Oh, okay. Does that...
That is the name you heard in one of your memories.
Okay. That's what I was trying to remember. I was like, wait, my notes.
You're good. It's
All
been
right.
a few months IRL.
Yeah. Alize's gonna just kind of like look like she's lost in thought for a second and just... That name does ring a bell. In a flash of memory I got at the castle ruins. I've heard it before.
Okay.
I was just a small little,
What was this memory? What more can you tell us, if any?
sneaking around trying to listen in to who I assume was my father. And you said that the painting looked familiar from the memory, right?
Yes, not like your father, but like somebody else.
But like the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a painting in those ruins that still does happen to be intact. And I did see that figure in that memory. So he was talking about the Wind of Air. Or that dragon. Sorry, she said it right.
Yeah, no worries. Kale seems to be nodding along with this. And goes, well, if what you say is true, we could definitely go look at that castle and see what we can find with that painting. If there is any damage to it, I don't think mending or anything like that will help. But it can at least maybe start to put some pieces together.
And if I happen to run into any other memories, I will keep journaling them down as we're going on. And as soon as I compile a good, hopefully, maybe I'll never get another one again. But as soon as I have a good bit written down, I'll send it here then and try to help compile some things. All I know is I was found in the Feywild and my grandparents took me in, but I don't remember any of that really, so just what was told.
Excellent. Well,
and did she show the shard of the plate to the lady when we were there? Or that was only to our group, right?
Shard of the plate.
I don't think she showed her anything.
Okay, she'll take out the little plate shard that she has. I was holding on to this. I've had this as far back as I can remember.
She'll go ahead and take a look at that.
This is from the Copper Age. What?
Yes, exactly. She's looking at it. She's, I can't. Unfortunately, I'm unable to identify exactly how old this thing is, or even what it is. We need to study it further. But if it's with you all this time, it very well could be a piece from Castle Crag, maybe even during the Wind Rebellion.
Potentially. Well, thank you for this, though. And for exchanging information.
Of course.
It's really interesting. So, more notes. And she looks to Rosa and just, like, gives a nod.
Yeah. And
I also hired
I
her.
definitely want to look over these.
Yeah, and I can give you all those details after session as well in bullet point form.
Yeah.
So I'll post it into Discord later. So with that, she gives a nod. Say, well, I guess we should probably make our way on in.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, you are guided through via Kale through this temple. And the temple is very pristine, marble flooring with marble pillars. Seems to be just constant moonlight streaming through the windows. And eventually, she leads you out to the back, and you see what looks to be an altar with a kind of basin in the center. There are 4 priests adorned in what look to be almost like silver-like robes to a certain degree. And they look, one of them, and they each have a crescent moon holy symbol around their neck. One of them, a human man, seemed to be more up in age, approaches. Well, I assume that you all are the ones that are needing this ritual to be taken care of?
Yeah.
Okay. And it should also be noted, Ragland is currently off in the corner. He's leaning up against one of the fence posts. We have as many people here that is able to help with things in case anything does emerge from it. If it's as corrupted as you say, there's no telling.
It was around a lot of death.
Yeah.
Then I'd say expect something to potentially emerge. While this is being taken care of, if something is to occur, we need to focus on the ritual. You all will need to make sure that it's not interrupted. If it is, we'll have to start over, and we don't want that to happen. So, with that, is there anything you all wish to know about potentially what we're doing, or...
Are you expecting attacks of any kind?
It's always safe to assume something like this. If it is dark energy and cursed enough, it will try to fight back and resist.
All right. I'm just making sure that there's no, like, external besides that, if there was any, like, threats or anything made during the day.
No, nothing along those lines. Nothing that we've heard. We are aware of everything that's been going on within Ashpenford, specifically today and earlier this morning, but we haven't heard anything beyond that, like.
All right. Sounds good. We can do that.
Perfect.
So you guys just kind of see Gideon. He's given like a confirmed face that, like, yeah, of course is expected, but he's a little tense. Maybe even like gripping his glaive a little, like white knuckled than normal. So he's keeping a face and kind of you see him like trying to ready himself, but almost like tapping his toe. And it's like kind of that weird, like, really hope this doesn't happen, but know that, this is what we have to face if we're going to do this. So you kind of will start picking up on that bit of
Alizé's gonna
hesitancy.
pat his back a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Let's be ready.
It'll be all right.
Maybe.
I'm sorry, Lit, what did he say that we needed to focus on? I know you just said it.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
I was looking at a spell.
No worries. He said basically, if something does come out, to make sure that the priests are protected, so that since they are focusing on
okay.
the ritual.
Like to make sure
Okay.
that this thing doesn't stop the ritual.
Yeah.
Yes, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
How many
Okay.
priests are there?
There appear to be 4 in total.
Are they like in a certain
Yeah,
arrangement?
they're currently look to be circled around. Actually, 1 second. Oop. Wanted to do. So, yeah, they are currently look to be almost like in a circular type formation. What? Well,
I'll just go stand by one of them then.
yep. So, with that, somehow, only 2 of the priests appeared on this map. So I'm just trying to figure out what happened to the other 2. So yeah, so as you see, they're kind of stationed around this altar with a basin of sorts, and as the elderly one nods, you all can get into various positionings. So
Ideal.
Just
yep. Yeah. And with that, we'll just go ahead and say that you all are, as you all are in your various positions, getting ready. The 4 priests of Saloon start to chant together in an unified voice. As they're going in various high and low pitches, speaking in almost in celestial, as they start to chant with the cleansing stone dedicated to is currently in the center, and eventually one of the lights of the moon start to shine out and go and fire deep right onto the stone, and a deep blue energy bursts forth almost like fire, and as the stone is currently being just wreathed in flame, it's going there for a moment as they continue to chant and focused in on the fire. And eventually you do see shadows start to emerge from the stone as one figure with wings emerges, and then 2 other slender figures appear before you. With that, I need everyone to go ahead and roll for initiative.
Here we go, everyone.
I hoped it wasn't going to happen.
I feel that just reminded me of like the Magic School Bus. Arnold being like, "Can
Oh.
we go home?
Yes.
So,
Man, I love Magic School Bus.
Please
I
let
had
this be a
bad
normal
feeling
school
about
trip."
today.
Yeah.
so with that, Rosa,
10.
Gideon,
11.
Eh,
Alize,
23.
I was waiting for the 12.
and with that, Rezamin.
16.
Nice. All right. And with that, Alize, you're up first.
Yeah. Okay. So does it look more incorporeal or does it look like solid?
All 3 of these look a little almost incorporeal to a degree.
Okay. And there's one at the center, and then
There's
the
one.
two?
There's one currently in the center, just emerged from it. It has massive wings and eyes glowing a deep purple.
Okay. Oh yeah. I don't have any magic. That is okay. Sorry, there's a little bit of make-eye coming out. She's gonna do her bow, and yeah, so she's gonna do a bow, and then If it hits, I'll do a dreadful strike.
Okay, which one are you attacking?
The center one, sorry.
All right, perfect.
Hopefully. 19?
That hits.
Yay. Okay, so I need a d6. It's a 4. That's a d4. And I'll do favored foe for now too. So
Here.
just adding on that damage. $12 total between
Okay.
all those things.
So which one was from your bow?
6 was from my bow.
Okay,
Oh, I said 12. Yeah.
12. Okay, so.
And then
Right.
3 of that was psychic, if that makes a difference. 3 of the 12.
Nope. All right.
Okay, cool.
So with that, as you're taking fire, the arrow seems to go through it, and it does seem to do something, but it seems to absorb a lot of the damage. But the psychic goes through it and kind of goes back, goes.
Okay. She's going to pivot in front, so she's next to this guy, but she's also closer on Rose's end too.
Mhm.
And she's just looking ready for the next round.
Okay, so that's your turn then. With that, this guy's up. He's gonna go ahead and make his way on over to Rosa, as you just see him go and reach out for you. That is going to miss with a 6.
What? Oh, this keeps happening to her.
Yeah,
It's great.
With that, as it kind of reaches out, and you manage to go and kind of step away as you feel it reach almost into your actual shadow, and then it just comes right back out. Goes,
She definitely screams a little. She's not really bravado right now.
and with that, he's going to go ahead and 20. So with that, he's going to go ahead and try to hide. So currently, you all have no idea where this creature is, as it seems to almost fade into the shadow. And that is his turn. And with the one in the center is up, as it's going to go ahead and you're right here, Alize. So he's going to go ahead and take a swipe at you, as that's going to miss with a 10. As a look, and you see him coming up, and he takes a swipe, and he manages to dodge out of the way, and you manage to dodge out of the way. He is currently in light, so he can't do anything with that. Rezavan, you're up.
Just curiosity question. Based off the appearance of these, does this seem demonic or undead, or is there a certain category that would...
I'll say
Here.
go ahead and make a religion check.
Okay. 12 down to 11.
I'm gonna really judge an undead by its looks.
So
I'm just seeing if it seems like an undead thing that I would be familiar with, or if it's something that seems demonic. It's horns, so I didn't know.
So the one specifically in the center has characteristics of being of being demonic and fiendish in nature. The other two possibly undead, the specifics of which you're not sure.
Okay. Well, if I go in front of this guy here, would I disrupt his spell in any way as a ritual?
No,
Okay.
they're basically
gonna-
concentrating on it right now. For mechanical purpose, they're concentration.
Okay. So for now, I'll go there. And I will go ahead and toll the dead on the guy that Alize shot, the center guy.
All right, that's a wisdom save.
It is.
All right. That is a 15.
He is fine. I pull the bell and pull the rope to the bell and nothing happens.
He looks back and he goes, "You'll have to try better than that, Cleric of Neuralis."
Maybe
He
know who
knows
are.
you. You're famous.
Come get me. I'll just say, come get me.
You know what? I'll say go ahead and make
Awesome.
an intimidation check.
Okay.
Where'd me at?
19.
Okay, I'll write that down and I'll keep that. Let's see. All right, good to know. So, with that, he looks and just gives a nice toothy grin as the yellowish type teeth just emerges. Anything else you're doing in your turn?
I think that'll be it for right now. I'm just blocking the cleric.
Okay. So, seeing that you're in the way, Gideon, this creature before you that is going to go ahead and reach out and try to attack you, that is going to be that's going to be a 17 to hit.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Boy's got no AC.
As you take 9 points of necrotic damage, but you're resistant to necrotic damage. So that's going to be 3 points. And your strength is reduced by 2.
No. Okay.
He's going to go ahead and... Oh, yeah. As he tries to fade into the darkness, you see perfectly where he is. So that... Kale is...
Question
yes.
for you on trying to spot them. Is it an action to try to spot them, or is it just a free thing on our turn we can do?
It's a free thing on your turn that you can do if they are successfully hidden.
Okay. Could I have looked for the one that went into the shadow then
Yes,
on my turn?
absolutely. I typically allow like 2 free skill checks. So
Okay. So perception, I rolled a 19.
you still don't see where he is.
Okay.
So with that, Kale's going to go ahead and make her way on up, and she's going to go ahead and take a swing at him, this creature that's before her, and hit. Let's see. And she will deal exactly just boom, as she hits him and deals 1 point of damage to this creature.
Everything counts.
Yep. Raglan's going to go ahead and make his way over here, and he is going to go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt on this undead creature before him. But that's going to miss as it goes wide. With that, Gideon, you're up.
Gideon. Okay. So he tried to disappear right in front of me.
Yes.
Based on what I'm seeing, I'm assuming that they are trying to use the darkness to hide. Is that correct?
Based upon your, it's safe to assume. Just seeing how the other one faded into the darkness.
I'm just gonna say, don't worry, Mr. Priest. I'll be right back, and I'm gonna take the opportunity attack.
Okay.
And maneuver around so I can touch like whatever this is, like a basin or
It is a altar with a basin in it.
okay. So I'm gonna go up to the altar. He reaches into his like belt and pulls out this old like druid's bag, something you guys have never seen him use, and goes through like, oh, there we go, and finds like an old piece of like a dead firefly, and gonna crush it up and wipe against the altar and cast light on the altar, which will give a 20-foot radius around the altar and then another 20-foot of dim light.
Okay, so this guy is now revealed. So, but as you do move on up, so go ahead and move yourself up to the altar where you were.
I'm actually going to go back afterwards.
Right.
That's what I figured.
Perfect. So as you go ahead and do, you do take the attack of opportunity. He rolled a natural 20.
Ow. Yeah, it's going to hurt.
So 16 points of necrotic damage halved is brought down to 8. And you take an additional 3 points of strength damage.
Okay.
So currently, basically the whole field back area is dark and is bright or dim light. So with that, Rosa, you are up.
Okay.
Don't feel so good,
Like-
Mr. Stark.
Oh no! Is he doing really bad right now?
I mean, he went from 18 to 13, but he's fine for now.
Oh,
For
okay,
strength wise, yeah.
Just knocking out my attacks. Yeah.
Oh, true. Okay, and then do I see the thing that disappeared?
Oh yeah, because of Gideon's light and how
Oh,
everything is revealed.
Awesome. Okay.
Also, real quick, while you're I was going to bonus action Resident Bardic Inspiration.
That's fine.
Oh,
Thank you.
I'll just say, and on the third round, Gideon made lie.
Okay. I think the thing swiping at her freaked her out. She was about to go into healing mode, but the shadow thing is really scary. So kind of without thinking, I know this, I'll probably have to roll a disadvantage, but she's gonna cast guiding bolt at it and try and blast it.
Because it's a ranged attack. It's a ranged spell in melee. It's it's gonna be disadvantage.
It's almost like a reflexive action of like she didn't expect this quite thing. It's freaking her out.
Yep.
Oh, it probably misses. 8.
Yeah, seeing that, you just scatter shot as it just goes and just goes around. It's very much like in anime when they take a point blank shot and somehow going in like the X formation with their arms, they somehow are not dead.
Yeah.
So
she's like, oh.
For DBZA fans, how did I miss? I shot him point blank.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you do on your turn?
That was my action.
Yep.
So I think bonus action, I'll cast Shillelagh on my staff.
Perfect. All right.
The little stars on the wood like glow a little bit.
And with that, Alize, you are up.
All right. I'm just gonna attack the guy in front of me again.
All right. Are you shooting with your bow, sword?
She's gonna take out her sword. That's just at her side. Because the crossbow is a hand crossbow, so she's just gonna whoosh. Hopefully try to hit him. Yeah, if the 19 hit, this is gonna hit.
Oh yeah.
23. And I'm also, because I have the 2-weapon fighting, my bonus action is also going to be hit him again. 19 plus 6.
That hits.
So 8 for the first strike.
Non-magical, correct?
Right, non-magical. 11 Yeah, because now I do add my bonus thing to it.
Yep.
So 11 for that second strike, and dreadful strikes. And favored foe is still up.
Yep.
So, 2 more d4s. 2 points of psychic, and 4 points for favored foe.
4 points, you said?
Yep.
Okay. He's looking pretty. He took some hits as you just slashed right through him, and as you do, each blow seems to go boom, boom. It seems to almost evaporate, but he is taking the hits. He's still standing, but going through it.
Okay. Yeah, she's just looking like super concentrated and just really like focused cold. Just like,
Yep. So with that, that's your turn then? Alize? That's your turn then?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. With that, the other creature's going to go ahead and come on up. He's going to move and try to get to the shadow, or the priest. And this guy just doesn't hit. The other priest looks for a moment, kind of dodges out of the way, and seeing that he can't hide, he's going to go ahead and go right here. Now it's the other creature's turn. Seeing your challenge, Rezaven, he's going to go ahead and move. So he does provoke an attack of opportunity from Alize and Kale. Kale misses.
20. Not natural.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Do I add the bonuses to this, or it's just straight damage?
You add the bonuses.
Okay.
I don't think you do You don't do dreadful. No,
Right.
So.
Yeah. 10.
Okay.
That was max.
All right. With that, he looks at you, Rezaven, smiles, and he's going to go ahead and make an attack on you. That is going to be a 18 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. And that will be 6 points of psychic damage. Okay. With that, I actually need to take a pause really quickly. So with that, that's actually probably a decent spot. Rezaven will pick up with you. I actually need to go ahead and go to a break really quickly. So we'll be right back here. We'll be back here really quickly, everybody. Stay tuned. There's a lot to come next. All right, stick around. And welcome back, everybody. Yes, I know that was an abrupt break, but I had to take care of something really quickly. But we're all good now. So, but with that, we are in the middle of a combat during a cleansing ritual for a stone, and currently, Rezavan is facing down a massive demon of sorts. So, Rezavan, and we are picking up with you as you just got hit. So, Rezavan, what are you doing?
All right, so I'm gonna just take one step over here, and then I'm going to bite my lip a little bit, get a little bit of blood, and spit it on the ground. And I'm going to cast Bane on all 3 of these targets.
Okay, that is a charisma save on their part.
Charisma, yes.
All right. So that is an 18 on the one that's right in front of you. Then the 2 slender ones, the one in front of Gideon, that's a 10. And then the one that's also a 10. So they're both, I imagine
those both fail.
They are both under the effects of Bane.
I'll step right back in front of this priest and just you'll be gone soon.
We'll see about that. All right. So that's your turn then?
Yes, that's my turn.
All right. So with that, the other one's going to go ahead, move around you, Gideon, and get to the other priest, and just go ahead and reach on out. And
Oh, dare.
the other one just misses as the priest sees this and dodges out of the way, seeing all this going down. So that is its turn, as it can't necessarily hide.
It's all about that.
Kale is going to go ahead and look at this demon that's in front of you, Rezavan. She's going to go ahead and roll, and that is a 19 to hit. So that hits as she divine silvery light surges around her hand as she sends it forth, and she's casting Guiding Bolt and deals 12 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
And the next attack against it has advantage. That one seemed to do a number on him, as he is looking pretty weak at this point. Ragland is up. He's going to go ahead and run on up and try and make sure to flank with you, Gideon. He's going to go ahead and roll with advantage with his attack. That's going to hit with 2 points of bludgeoning damage. And the creature and looks back. Gideon, you're up.
Oh, well, you're doing a fantastic job on that ritual. You just keep at it now. We got you. And he's going to kind of just keeping this thing at bay with his glaive a little bit. He's gonna look past all of this, past this, and see the other shadow on Rosa, and be like, hey, you over here, you stink. And I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on it.
All right, that's a wisdom save.
Yep.
That is an 8.
Hey. So it's gonna take damage and have to use its reaction to go far, far away. Wow, that is an awful roll. That's better. 9 points of psychic damage.
Okay, perfect. It's going to go ahead and then take its movement. Go ahead and move.
You have Shillelagh up
here.
If you want to do an opportunity attack.
Yep, and you can go
Yeah.
ahead and make an attack of opportunity, Rosa.
I'm saying you have
Again,
to. I know
like-
Rosa doesn't like swinging,
No,
but
it's like very freaked out swiping. Like, she's just, it's not confident by any means. She does want it to get away from her though. It's a 12.
12 to hit. That hits.
Yeah. What? Oh, where'd the little key go? Hold on, I gotta make sure. Shillelagh is just. Let's see. Damage roll. Okay. So it's 7.
7 damage total.
Yeah.
All right, and a
Because
shillelagh.
I don't add anything, do I?
I believe you had your wisdom modifier thing comes at later levels.
Oh, it says plus
Plus your
3.
Okay, so it is your wisdom modifier then.
Oh, okay. So 10.
Right, and that it counts as magical. So as you go and
Yeah.
slap, and you see a good chunk of it, and just squeals out as it keeps on managing to go. You seem to do a pretty decent number on it.
She blanks in shock.
Well, look at you. You a frontline warrior.
All right,
It's very reminiscent of
I
Anias.
didn't mean to do that.
Gideon, anything else you're doing?
I think he will bonus action tell Alize, keep up the fight. Make sure to push that thing away from any of the priests if you can hold on to it. And I'll give you Bardic Inspiration again. Or just gonna fight it.
Right.
Thanks.
And with that, Rosa, you're up.
So, just for clarification, the injuries that have been happening, it's just draining strength, or is it also hurting people?
It's still hurting people, and some of them have been strength.
Okay, got it. I think for now I will bring out my healing spirit. I'll cast my last 2nd level spell. Who looks the most hurt? I know Gideon got hurt, Rezivan, and then a priest.
None of the priests have been hit. They've all been all of them have been missed.
Oh, okay.
I think a couple hits. It looks like 2/3 ish.
2/3.
Gideon looks worse than me.
Okay. So Gideon once again looks behind him.
Oh my gosh.
There's just a ethereal sheep sort of staring at you, off into nothing. And
Does it have a
I'll
name?
go roll some dice for you.
Something so cute be so frightening and unsettling.
Rose in later levels.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. I want to make sure I have this right too.
So cute.
Moves into the spirit space on the first time, or starts
It
its turn there. Okay,
moves
so
there.
I'm gonna, when it's your turn, and you start your turn there, that's when I
Gotcha.
roll for you. So
Cool.
hopefully I remember that. Yep.
Right. So
So that's my
perfect. Anything else you're doing your turn? You hanging there?
yeah.
All right. With that, back to the top of the order. Alize, you're up.
Okay, I'm having a sneeze attack right now, so
You're good.
Oh no, they've gotten into Alize.
Oh no!
I'm allergic to all.
Help her!
Yes. Sorry. She's going to run up to this guy, and she has her sword out, and because it's still favored foe, I'm just flavoring it that her sword, her eyes, and now this guy has a very slight green hue. And she's going to attack.
Okay, you do get advantage because you're flanking.
22. Oh, cool. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, yeah.
And guiding bolt
22
anyway.
And
for the
guiding
second
bolt.
guiding
one.
Double advantage.
Okay,
Nope.
both of them are 16s.
Hold on, what?
So she rolled a 22 for
Okay.
both strikes because she has her sword out.
Okay.
It was a 16 twice. Both were advantage, I'm guessing, because the.
Both are technically at advantage.
Or only
yeah.
one.
Bo-
Okay,
both are technically at advantage because of flanking. So
Okay. So. I'll roll both of those. Okay, door, fall down. Jeez. I'm
We're
struggling.
all dropping dice today.
We are.
I dropped like 10 dice on the floor. Oh my god. I'm trying to get my notes. It's pretty bad. As far as the mic didn't pick it up too.
Hold on,
I'm
what?
fine.
17 total for the 2 strikes, and then that's non-magical,
Okay.
and then 6 for dreadful and favored foe,
Perfect.
and that's the last favored foe I can do. So
As you go ahead and run on up and just take 2 strikes at it, dealing your blades into it, and eventually it just goes, and it is gone.
cool. Yes. So she's gonna like flourish her sword, and then she's going to look at this other one that's up
Right.
up here.
I
And
look over to Rosa and say,
Good.
Drizzt did that too. Look at as I go.
I call that the Drizzt strikes.
It's just talking about Drizzt.
All right. So, anything else you do in your turn, Alize?
We're okay. Sorry.
Right.
Girl.
Well,
He's just dying over there.
yeah.
We're good. We're good. We're good.
Seeing it's the big demon has been defeated, the other shadow's gonna go ahead and move on up and is gonna go ahead and attack you, Alize. That is
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
That's okay.
No.
I have 25 HP. We're good.
So that's 22 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And 3 strength damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Well, no,
Strength
that's
damage.
Because now your health,
Oh, my strength goes down?
Your strength
your strength score.
your strength score goes down by 3.
Oh, I don't care about that. Sounds good.
You do need to keep track of it for some hits, maybe. Like you do like this is something you need to keep track of because things can happen.
Okay. Is this like a temporary effect or a permanent effect?
It is past editions this would have been permanent. It goes back after a long rest, but for the combat, things can potentially happen if your strength hits 0.
Or
Yeah.
your strength-based weapons also go down.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
So-
yeah, I've never dealt with this before in a
Yeah.
game, so
So
that's
you-
good to know.
Yeah, you do need to keep track of it because if you reach 0, bad things happen.
Okay, I'm still at a 5.
So
Technically, you fought them in Fates United. Just saying.
I don't remember that Meikai was all powerful.
So with that, Revenant, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna move to the other side of this one to get some flanking, and I'm gonna pull out my magic dagger? Question mark.
Yeah, more or less.
And I'm gonna attack it with my magic-ish dagger.
Yeah. As long as you specify that dagger, I know what we're doing.
Yep, that's the one.
Perfect.
That is going to be a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet. All right.
You do get sneak attack.
Yay. 12. Wait, I forgot my weapon damage. Like, I rolled the wrong die. Let me re-roll that. I'm sorry.
You rolled
I rolled
sneak.
the wrong die.
Look, you rolled a sneak attack with a dagger. It's entirely feasible to get a 12.
Okay, it is actually 10. That's what I got.
Okay.
I rolled the wrong die for my weapon.
Either way, with that, as you go in and just strike right into its back, you manage to rip almost right and diagonally. You just see it, embers of flame erupt and depart from it. And the moment you do that, you swear you see part of the dagger glisten.
All right.
And yep, that's the one. And with that, it is gone. Anything else you doing on this turn?
So if there's no threat over here, one, two, three, four. I'll come over to the side of this priest for now.
Okay.
And end there.
All right. The other one is up. It's going to look back to you, Gideon. Let's go ahead with Bane. That is an 18 to hit.
Yes, sir. Well, I have to do some push-ups after this.
That is 9 points of necrotic, reduced down to 4. With 4 points of strength damage.
Jeez. Glad it's not
We
a
should
jump
have
set for me.
We should have an arm wrestling tournament for once done with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you are looking over. Gideon is looking pretty drained. With that, Kale is up. She's going to go ahead. I'm going to make sure. Yeah, she can reach him. Yeah, she can reach him. She's going to go ahead and move on over, and she's going to go ahead and do some cure wounds on you, Gideon. Go ahead and take 6 points of healing.
Got any cure muscle in there?
Unfortunately, not right now.
Sure. Of course. Thank you. Much appreciated.
Then Raglan is going to go ahead and look on back. I'm going to do a... He's going to go ahead and just position himself here. He's going to go ahead and try and make a swing. But that misses. And with that, Gideon, you are up.
Here, have
Seeing-
a healing.
Oh,
5.
yeah. Is it
Healing.
bad?
Does it have a name?
I don't know. No one's asked.
Keeps on saying woo in my ear, but I don't know. Could just be mumbling something.
Oh my gosh.
How much did he say again?
I think I don't think I add any. Let's see. Yeah, just 1d6 hit points. So, yeah, 5.
5. Okay. Goodbye. Back. Thank you. He's going to, seeing that he can barely hold on to his glaive right now, is going to go and rotate. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you. My bad. Okay. There. Is he able to do that without opportunity attack?
You can
Because,
move-
like, there's allies.
You can move through allies. They're
Okay.
not difficult terrain, so you're fine.
Okay. He's gonna just go. He's gonna kind of like put his hands up and kind of like blocking the thing from the light a little bit and just go boop and go dissonant whispers again and just have the light kind of like spray at it from behind.
So wisdom save on its part. That's so stupid. That's a 1.
Hey,
That's.
I can't believe you fell for that.
I can't either. What the heck? That's such a stupid dissonant whisper.
Oh, that's amazing. For 11 points of psychic damage.
So as you peekaboo the shadow monster, light emerges from it and suddenly just evaporates the shadow. As it is dead. Peekaboo
Amazing.
killed the monster. What the heck? I'm trying to keep this PG.
Ooh, my bad.
Oh, that
Can't believe
Every
that.
time I just get things to run away or try and like non-lethal, I just kill things, man.
So eventually, as the battlefield comes to a calm, the priest can relax a bit more as eventually everything starts to die down and the moon fire slowly starts to die down ever so slightly. And eventually you see the acorn gem before you. It is much brighter in its appearance. And one of the priests will walk up holding it in her grasp. And then another one, a vial emerges. As you see what looks to be where the fire once was, almost seems like a milky type substance. The Saloonite is grabbing a jar and then scoops it into the jar. It seems to be almost like that of a flask and fashioned out of like translucent white ceramic. Takes it and then corks it.
Really fast during the ritual, Alize will look behind her and the sheep is behind her. And I rolled horribly, but you got 4 health points back. And then on the last one, it just like disappears in like a puff of stars and is gone.
Wait, can she try to pet it before it goes?
You have like 6 seconds to do it, yeah.
What is it? Did you name this?
His name's Puffy.
Puffy. All right. Thank you, Puffy.
She's just waiting.
Alice's just gonna sit down. Wait, are these was the Dragonborn guy looking for saloon treats or tears?
Moonfire salve, yes. As Ragland is watching them collect this, and there's severe amount of reverence as he's watching this happen.
Okay. Oh, he is here.
Yep, he was the Dragonborn that was helping you fight.
Alice
He's on my side of the thing, so yeah,
Alice
it's fine.
just points. Now she's the one with the concussion. She's just gonna point, sitting on the ground, and just be like, "Look, we found it. We found it, right there."
He looks, gives a slight smile, says, "I appreciate your humor in this situation, but that's not the one that I'm looking for, and this is a very holy relic for us."
Oh, just kidding. Sorry for blasphemies.
Oh boy. I'll cast Cure Wounds on you.
I just lean over to him and be like, please forgive all of us. We've been through a lot the past 24 hours.
I have no doubt, and trust me, I take no offense. I'm a Saloon Knight, you are not. I wouldn't expect you to, well, in the risk of sounding pretentious, you will understand the gravity of this, what this is.
So if my dad is like a saloon cleric, would I understand like what this is or the ritual or anything about what just happened here?
I would say go ahead and make a religion check. You can make it with advantage.
Okay, 21.
Yes, so you would understand that this ritual, Moonfire especially, is something that is very sacred amongst the Saloonites. It's something that can only happen during a full moon. In many ways, it is seen as Saloon herself smiling upon her followers or blessing them in whatever they're doing. So the Moonfire salve is residue from the fire, and because it's seen as something that Saloon herself is smiling upon this ritual, it's something that they hold on to because they see it as that sacred. It also has some other magical properties, but it's just held on to as a sign of her blessings and such.
Is this some more of like a temple thing, or would I have ever seen this before with stuff my dad did?
This is more of a temple thing. You wouldn't necessarily...
Okay.
Saloonites out in the wild won't necessarily perform stuff like this.
Totally makes sense. Yeah, so she's looking at it and her eyes are really big, and there's definitely awe in her face too, and she says, "Wow, I didn't think I'd ever get to see one.
Oh, you
To
understand?
witness this whole thing."
Oh, you understand what this was?
My dad serves Selene.
Well,
Hmm.
no doubt, no doubt he would want to be here to witness this. It is a rare blessing to see Moonfire and its resolve. And this is why I'm seeking out what was stolen from us.
Was the one you're looking for from a specific ritual or something? Why is it different than this?
It's not different, it's more so the fact that someone stole it. You potentially using it. We want to get that back. It is something that's sacred to us. If you lost something that was important to you, wouldn't you want to do everything you could to get it back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't know if it was a thing you could ask Selene to replenish it, or,
We
if
could.
it's irreplaceable.
In many ways, it is potentially irreplaceable just with how rare it is.
You see Gideon struggling to unscrew his glaive over there, but he'll just stop for a second and look up. Whatever. You mean kind of like this acorn? I mean, do you think it could be somehow related that these cults are gathering artifacts like this to corrupt them?
Kale kind of walks up and says, it is possible, but as far as what the Moonfire salve would had in connection to a cleansing stone is unsure, but it's a decent theory at the very least. If they are collecting up things that are important to other deities.
When was this stolen?
Ugh, at this rate now, with how much time has passed, probably close to, well, over a month ago at this point.
Timeline checks out.
Rizavin sidles up to Rosa. My book is important to my god, and people are after it too.
You're right. Huh.
Witness is only coming 3 or 2. Sorry, I messed that up. Coincidence only coming 2s and 3s, then there's something there. I messed it up the first time.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying now. Yeah, there's something to this, I think. There's something to look
There-
out for.
Always is with cults.
Well, if that is indeed the case, then that is definitely something worth looking out for. With that, he looks to the other Selunite priests. In that case, we will definitely keep a lookout for things. Notify.
We'll kind of like briefly just recap them on like the Withering Oblivion and sort of like symbols to look out for, things like that, like where they're active that we found.
Yeah. With that, they'll nod and go, very well. In that case, we will definitely keep a lookout for such things and see if we can connect with the other temples, and if anything of theirs have been stolen. We can really only communicate with the other Selunite temples, but this is definitely worth looking into.
Was it
Yeah.
the temple here that it was stolen from?
No. That would have been back in Tilverton. It's on the other side of the
Well-
Thunder. It's on the other side of the Thunder Peaks, on the border of Cormyr.
Well, we are chasing down a member of this cult named Spider, so maybe that will come up with some leads and we can relay it back if we find anything.
Yes. Well,
Just for our information, you said you were worried about how it could be misused. How could you misuse something that's Selene?
well, the Moonfire salve has other purposes to it. Does have bizarre magical properties to it. Depending upon where you apply it, it can either cause one to levitate. It could potentially give additional speed. So it is a magical, well, a magical ointment almost. And if it's anything magical, it could potentially be corrupted in some sort of way.
Oh, like even this, like what we just fixed. I point to the acorn.
Is it not? Possibly. As far as what they would use it for in some sort of dark ritual against it, I have no idea. I don't even know how it could be corrupted or why. It could also just be someone from the Temple of Shah wanting to insult Saloon herself.
Is this... Does Moonfire sound like a familiar term, besides the fact that Raglan had asked us initially to keep an eye at it?
With that, I would say this would be an Arcana check.
Oh, good job, Alize. 20. Dirty 20.
So, given your history with the Fae and things like that, Moonfire is not. It is something that you have definitely heard, but it is also a fairly rare thing to occur. Just because, again, it is something largely tied to the Saloonite faith. As far as anything else, so it really only emerges in these types of rituals. You have heard of things like moon blades that usually give off moonlight. But that's really about it. Sometimes people may cast spells like a green flame blade, but it is actually more like a moon blade or type thing, something like that. So, due to the deity caster trying harnessing the power of their deity, more or less.
Okay.
So,
are the moon blades really, really rare, or are they like you like bless them? Would that be a like? I don't want to say high level parties, but like with Alize traveling around and seeing a bunch of folks and being in various things, is that like something that like paladins of Saloon might have, or
moonblades themselves are not rare magical artifacts or even magical items. They are because they only really give off light.
Right.
So paladins and clerics of Saloon, depending upon their rank, may definitely carry one. Especially if maybe they're a part of the Moon Knight Order. But beyond that, it's really hard to tell.
Okay.
So
cool. I was just wondering, just for myself.
Absolutely. Right. So yeah, player knowledge wise, they're like a common level magic item.
Yeah.
Moonflame blade sounds really cool. I'm sure anyone that wields that is probably a really cool person.
All I can think of is him every time.
Yep.
Probably cries a lot too.
Well, I mean, you would if you were in the presence of such glorious moonlight and demons.
I've known I've known one or two folks who have carried around moonblades. So every time you cleanse something, does this happen, or is this like the salve?
Oh,
Moonfire does like when you cleanse stuff. Is it only like super special magical things, or is it like, you have a 1 in 1,000 chance of it happening?
No. It is always a byproduct of the Moonfire. The Moonfire itself is the thing that is rare.
Gotcha.
So, therefore, the Moonfire salve is, by extension, rare.
Right. Yeah. Were you expecting this to show up here, then?
As far as Moonfire, it was a slim chance, but considering we were trying to cleanse a cleansing stone for an ally of Saloon, it was a safe bet that she would abide.
Especially during a full
nice.
moon.
Praise Saloon. Saluna then.
Indeed.
And she's not saying that sarcastically. She's still a little out of it, but like she's being sincere.
No, absolutely.
Did you want to send this back to Siloon?
Oh, yes.
Or
Kale Gox. Yes. We could certainly send that back. I don't think there's any need for you all to partake any further of this. Might as well get this off your hands into the hands of a mage who can certainly protect it.
That kind of compliment, but thank you so much. Much appreciated.
I wasn't saying that. I was saying that.
I'm just joking. I'm sorry. I'm just struggling with my sword right now. I'm just a little frustrated with the glove. Bradley, do you mind just like untightening the lid real quick for me?
Raglan takes it and just chink.
Yep. All right. Appreciate it.
I feel
loosen it for me.
So much weaker. You're feeling that way too, Gideon. I just feel so
Oh
tired.
yeah, that shadow
body.
thing took a lot out of me.
Yeah.
oh,
A lot. Like a lot.
Is there anything that I don't know what that is? Is there anything we can do to help them? I say to like the all the clerics.
As they look, they're like, well, there's nothing that necessarily we can do at this moment, but as far as them, the good news is these effects are only temporary. So they, with a decent rest, they should be able to feel back to their normal selves.
Oh, good. Okay.
Right.
Like a concussion, you just let it run its course. Then I guess.
Well, you shouldn't probably. Yes and no. I mean, I've encountered similar, sapling of strength. Should be all right.
Yeah. So, yeah. Real life medical advice: do not sleep off a concussion.
No, I was gonna say. I was like, don't do that.
I didn't say sleep off. I said rest off. There's a difference.
No, fair enough. I was like, just real life medical
don't sleep
PSA.
off.
Don't do that.
No.
So
Also, please don't take your medical advice from a D&D actual place. Just
do
put that
not.
out there. That's what that
If
PSA
you're
number
doing
2.
that,
lawyer.
maybe don't.
Yes.
And please don't take your legal advice from Gideon LeBlanc either.
No. So with that, is there anything you all care to do for while you are here? I know, Gideon, you said you wanted to take care of your thing at midnight.
Yeah, I think since he's here, after we kind of like talk about things for a bit and whatnot, he'll kind of separate from the group a little bit, and we'll go over to like one of those shrines where we can light a candle, sort of regain his breath, but also start praying to Saloon. And seems to be in a bit of a nostalgic mode, sort of just kind of trying to calm himself. You guys kind of notice he didn't rage this entire fight either. So he just kind of seemed almost like meditating.
And this is at the Saloon Temple?
I mean, if we're still here. Yeah.
Yeah, there are plenty of shrines, especially out toward the front.
And we could leave if you guys want. I'm just saying, if we're staying here, this is what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. Is this a big temple? Small?
It's a medium-sized temple. It's not overly huge or grand. It's very simple, one-story temple. So,
I think while we're kind of getting ready to go, she would also kind of be walking around the temple a little bit. If there's like a main altar, or even honestly, like lingering by that moonfire altar or ritual site, she just kind of like put her hand near the remains of that sight
Mhm.
and just whisper a prayer to Salune, just being like, thank you for being here. Please take care of my dad.
I'll say go ahead and make a wisdom check.
Oh. 21.
All right, 21. As you give a prayer out to Saloon to giving thanks to everything here and looking over your dad, you are having your hand on the altar, and at one moment you swear you see a slight little, almost blue, translucent spark reignite within the salve. And there's a moment where almost moonlight seems to come over you, and you just feel a warm presence, comforting, letting you know that despite everything, she is still there.
I kind of like touch the place where the spark was, and I'll close my eyes and just like savor the feeling.
Yeah. It's
Oh, there's a few tears, obviously.
it's definitely warm to the touch, but it's not warm in the sense of where it's burning. It's warm in the sense of where there is definitely comfort that comes along with it, and it feels a little bit like home.
It's nice. Yeah, she just sits there for as long as the feeling lasts.
Yeah. So is there anything else you all do while currently at the temple?
I think Risbin's just sitting, probably a little out of the way, but where you could see both Rosa and Gideon, and just kind of overwatching them and keeping an eye on them, but just making a little design in the dirt with a stick.
Perfect. Alize?
Yeah, I think she's still just taking a minute to kind of catch her breath and just kind of, it's chilling here, so just
Perfect.
taking that opportunity to be like, okay.
With that, Gideon, since you are also praying near a shrine, I'll say also for you, go ahead and make a wisdom check.
Prayer time.
Wisdom. Good old +0 for 17.
17, not bad. As you light candles and pray near the shrine, a small engraving of the symbol of Saloon as she's wearing a long, slender dress, hair emerging, just going down her back, and holding a staff with a crescent moon at the very end of it. Stars wrap around her. You gain a sense of where something is also, as the moon lights up, it also does seem to, ever so briefly, the light focus on you for a moment. And you just hear, you've lost so much.
Doesn't know how to respond to that. And just kind of. He was humming at first. I think he seems a little thrown off. surprised that he even hears anything.
And as that happens, there is a slight warmth, but it's not present. But there's definitely an element of awareness, where Saloon is aware of your presence.
I think they were already like on the verge because he was thinking about memories, and maybe like a couple tears drop, and I'll just kind of whisper back, I wasn't sure if you still saw me anymore.
I always have. You will need my strength for what is to come later this night.
Yeah, I did give up quite a bit of strength for you in that fight tonight. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am.
Not what I mean, but it'll do.
He just kind of like, again, doesn't know what to say, but just nods and kind of sits there and kind of in the moment.
And with that, the night passes later and later. I will ask this. Who is planning to go with Gideon? And who is planning to... Because I know, Reservin, you said you would go with Gideon. Is anyone else planning? Or are some people planning to go back and rest?
Alize and Rosa are gonna be probably at the tavern, right?
We originally thought that. I think if Gideon seems like he wants everyone, then I think we definitely go.
Yeah.
If he seems like I need to not have everyone standing around staring at me, then I think we would be okay being at the tavern.
Yeah.
So either way, I think it's kind of Gideon's choice.
I think like if you guys come up to him, be like, hey, it's time to get going, and he'll probably say that too, be like, I don't mind if you guys come to the temple or anything, but I don't know what answers I'm gonna get. If I think I'd like to face them more alone, and no offense, Resident and I had a little moment of understanding at one point where I'd like to see if his insights are true. And again, I love your support if you want to be around, but I think I just want to face this first. I will, of course, tell you what I find out.
I get it.
I just don't know what the answers are going to be.
You're all right, Gideon.
I mean, this has been like a really, really rough day, so I don't mind being told to not come to everything if you need time alone, so it's okay. But if you want us there, obviously we'll be there.
Your support comes to me in many more ways than just being at my side. I wouldn't have had the strength to even look into any of this if it wasn't for you guys. So I'm just it sounds weird. I just don't know again what they're gonna say, and to be able to do that without having to worry about what other people hear or see first. I know it's weird.
Okay. No, you don't have to
Something.
justify it, Gideon. It's okay. We get it. It's all right.
So you do not want me to come anymore?
No, I do want you to come. You Like I said, you and I had that moment of understanding. And I'll fill you all in if I get any answers.
Okay.
No offense.
Hey, but don't run away, okay?
It's too late for that.
We
There's
will
lots of
find you
different
if
ways
you
to
do.
run away too, so don't run away.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Ozzy's just looking really serious, like, I can track you down.
Rosa wasn't trying to be threatening though; she was being very genuine. So there's probably a contrast of Alize being like, "I will," and Rosa's like, "I believe in
She's-
you," sort of energy.
Alize's meaning it in a friendly, trying to be lighthearted
Yeah.
sort of way.
There's like a cutscene of 5 minutes later when he just looks at Resident. Man, those ladies are terrifying when they want to be. I'm sure glad they're part of our group.
Yes, it is good.
Cut back to that scene. So do you guys need to do any research at the temple, or you just, like you said, you're just gonna?
I'm so
Yes, that's
tired.
a common.
I want to go home. I mean, home. You know, I'm tired.
Home is where your head rests while you're out on the road.
Anyway, good luck. We'll think of you.
Thank you.
Don't stay out too late.
Oh, we're gonna party all night long. I don't know what you guys are talking
It's
about.
midnight.
We are going to a party.
Well, that's an expression. It's an expression.
I was just joking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Party with the Wavering Queen. Caw-caw.
I'll just say to Resvin as we leave, just kind of get close to his ear a little bit and be like, "Hey, if you need us run and come get us."
Okay.
And we'll probably go.
Yep.
All right.
In a weird way, can I roll perception or even like see against his passive if he would have overheard anything like other of that warning?
Sure, I'll see. Yeah.
Do I
Do I
need to roll
roll
perception
sneak?
or her to roll stealth or
Yeah,
like
go
what?
ahead and roll sleight of hand.
Is it just against his passive then?
More or less. So I have it up here.
It's not good, so you're probably good.
Mine's also not good. I got a 6.
You can largely hear what's going on and what's being passed.
Just kind of curious.
All right. So, as the midnight hour starts to approach, real quick, I'm going to need even Alize and Rosa, as you two are heading back to the tavern, I'm going to need you everyone to go ahead and make Constitution saving throws, as you are getting late into the night.
Even if we don't require sleep?
You still need to rest at some point, so yes. You
Right.
Would it have been a short rest count, or is that?
no, this is you're fighting exhaustion. You are pushing you've been pushing yourselves all day. You're approaching midnight. You still need 4 hours of non-activity.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
15.
You're all fine. As you manage to, the adrenaline of the day is just keeping you all going. And with that, before we jump to Gideon's bit, as that potentially could take a while, Alize and Rosa, as you all are heading back to the tavern, it is currently very late. A lot of people are pretty much, no one is down at the base floor. There is a keeper, seems to be reading a book. seems to be about a halfling looking over. Oh, welcome back. Your rooms are still available to you.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.
Is there anything you all do?
Do you have a little bit of food available, like bread or
Yeah.
anything like that?
Yeah, we have the very basics. As he takes out a little bit of what looks to be bread and some jam, he says, 2 copper pieces will suffice.
Okay, she'll pay that and just bring it up. On the way back from the temple, but then also
Yeah.
as they're going up to the room, I think that's kind of when
Mhm.
Alize's gonna check in with Rosa a little bit and, just be like, at first it's just like, wow, that battle was crazy, and then it's just like, hey, like, how are you? I noticed you were
There's
saying
a fire truck, going right
Oh,
down our street. If you heard that, I
Yeah,
don't know if the mic picked that up.
it picked up.
Yeah, wow. I don't know where that is. Interesting. All right,
Emergency.
it's gone now. Sorry, keep going.
The Raven Queen
What are you
temple's burning
listening
down.
to?
We gotta go.
It's an omen.
She's just gonna ask you and kind of like, did you? I noticed that you said your father was a cleric of Saloon.
Yeah.
Does that also include your mother and your sister?
No, my mom's I think I had to be a ranger. Make sure, actually. I had ranger or druid, and then I just forgot because it's been a while since I looked at the list. Please hold. Oh yes. No, my mom actually is ranger. Kind of reminds me of how you fight, actually.
Oh. I hope I get to meet her someday.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I know the play was a bit of a distraction, but where's your mind at the moment with all of this? I keep not purposely trying to overwhelm you because I know Resvin keeps having chats and stuff with you. But I didn't want to be overbearing. I know if I'm going through stuff, having too many people at once can be overwhelming. So I'm sorry for not doing that sooner. It's not for a lack of caring. I keep just... Resvin keeps looking extra concerned, and I kind of encourage him because you're kind of going through similar things. It's easier to relate, I feel that way.
Oh, yeah, I mean, well, first off, yeah, Rosamund's been really nice about everything. He's good at talking, but I mean, I didn't take it as you not caring. It's been really helpful. So thanks.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's been difficult, but not surprising that they're everywhere. I mean, the cult. That's how it's always been.
Yeah.
I just
They
don't
really...
like dealing with it.
No. It seems like we have quite a few varying veins of this that we keep running into, and I mean, they have to be connected. Just with the amount of activity on this side. I haven't been on this side, but I mean, various adventures on the Sword Coast that I've been to, it's always related, even in some sort of ties. I feel like they find something, or their twisted gods all just like seem to plan the same thing, and then it kind of explodes, and then it dies down, and people step up to overcome them and defeat them and quell them, and then there's another little spark somewhere else, and kind of just happens in pockets. I don't mean to make light of the situation, though. I know it is really serious, and the more we're looking into this, I mean, I want to make sure that there's also folks like the guard that we ran into being paid off. I mean, I don't want to see things like that happening to other people, and just trying to warn and spread the information that we can to be able to help folks being aware of it.
Yeah. I mean, I told Resvin this already, and Gideon knows, but I do think that we shouldn't. I don't think we should have done what we did to the cultist. The more I think about it.
Oh, with the circlet?
Hmm.
Yeah. It's hard.
I mean, I know it's desperate and stuff, but it just. She was telling me about things she's seen, how people have misused it. And I don't think that really helps anything to
No.
do the same thing they would do, you know?
Yeah. I've had that spell used on me from a lich. That was fun.
Hey, lich, how are you alive?
A really good party. It was
What?
a couple centuries ago with one of the parties I used to travel with, Silver Dawn.
Oh, I thought you meant an actual party, and like there's a lich at a party.
Oh, yeah, no. I've
Okay.
partied with some crazy people, but not.
I mean, well, yeah, you have a lot of crazy stories, so I wasn't exactly dismissing that as an option, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I realized as we were flipping through the book and my journal, there's a lot of stuff that I was kind of remembering again, even though I didn't really. I mean, some of the notes a couple centuries ago were pretty PC, so I've been kind of ruminating on that. It's a horrible thing to be under, and I know that. However, I promise you I won't use it. But I don't necessarily regret it, but I'm not going to do it again. I think in there's I don't even know. I mean, honestly, I do feel a little bit bad, but I think it was necessary to use whatever means we had at that time. But I don't feel like we really learned any more information, so it kind of showed me that, there's other means that we could potentially use. And I'm not talking about torture or anything like that. But maybe future approaches we can find other means that are a little bit more humane, at the very least. So,
Yeah, that's
I
the
am
hope.
sorry though, if I was pushy on that at all.
I don't think anyone was. I was the one that made the choice. I just wanted to let
Yeah.
you know that was where my head was at now, I guess.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that. I'm sorry that this tends to be on your shoulders. I just feel as well that since a lot of this does involve you, that asking your opinion feels a little bit better than just taking the reins. But if you ever feel like you're overwhelmed in that, paralyzed by decision, I just want to let you know that I'm happy to step in and make decisions. I mean, it's what I do. I help protect the Fae borders. I have to make snap decisions sometimes. Actually, a lot. Not even sometimes. But I am sorry also for not trying to be a little bit more sensitive as well. I know I tend to brush off life and death experiences a little bit more easily. I don't really know how else to be, I guess. I think the portal thing has messed with my mind more than I thought.
Yeah. Kind of from what you said. Well, it's okay because I lived with adventures my whole life, so my feelings often got brushed aside. So, my parents didn't do that, but other people. So, I mean, I know how to deal with it, and I get people not understanding me. That's kind of my norm. But I appreciate you trying to understand. And if I need someone to make a decision, then I'll definitely ask you because I hate making decisions.
It's a bad part of life sometimes. And do let me know if I'm being a little too flippant as well in my language and my actions. It's just how I've had to cope. So
It's okay. My sister's like that too. Just really focused on the good and exciting and ignoring the rest. And that's the way to do it.
yeah,
It's not a bad thing. It's just different.
yeah. You're a lot like my daughter, and I've kind of realized that over as we've been traveling, that I need to be a little bit more sensitive. She'd get after me all the time though. So she'd have
She'd get
this
after you.
yeah, she'd
Opposite.
have this quiet little bottle filling up until it overflowed, and then she'd come after me, and then I'd realize because my boys are
Oh,
very much my personality. So she was the kind of quiet counsel. Her father was the same way. So
would you say her name was Iris?
Iris,
Iris. I hope I can meet her. She sounds
yeah,
fun.
she's fun. She makes stained glass, and
Ooh.
she usually stays in her winter season, but she has the prettiest rainbow ends. All my kids got a more glamorous side, so they're very extra sometimes in their appearance, but I hope you can meet her as well. I think you two would get along. She has a very calming demeanor, so it's very comforting. But I realize that since you are like her, I need to just readjust expectations. And it is hard on this mortal plane. I mean, every time I come over, people that I knew are gone. And after a while, when you realize how fragile life can be, especially on the mortal plane, and especially now with all this I'm finding out about myself, it takes a mental toll, and that's not an excuse, but I am still sorry, so do
No,
bear with me
I
on that.
mean, I get it to a certain extent because I ran away to a tiny village so no one could get hurt or have anything bad happen to them or I've seen enough loss also that you don't really want to deal with it. You want to run away or not think about it or wall yourself off to protect from it.
Mhm.
So I get it.
It's that, like, freezing mentality.
So I'm sure there's better ways to deal with it. Maybe we'll figure it out at some point.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Iris kept telling me about that too. So, I'll try to listen to that. Um, but I mean, if there's anything information you wanna dissect too, there's also, I think, a silver lining in having the logical side of mindset. I mean, Resident seems that way. Gideon seems a little bit more emotional too, but I know seems to be trying to push past that as well. So, but we're here. I mean, I have answers that I need to find here. I really want to help you and Resident so desperately.
Yeah, it's been obvious. I want to help you too. Do you want me to look at your book or your notes and see if
Yeah,
there's anything new?
let's look at that and the
I'm not,
scroll.
I'm tired, but studying calms me down, so this will be perfect.
If you want to trade off, if you wanted to take the first little bit,
Yeah.
yeah, let's do that then.
Okay.
Cool.
She kind of like puts her head on your shoulder a little bit and just says, "Thanks."
You're welcome. And if they're sitting down, I think as Alizé's kind of like eating, the jam and bread,
Yep.
if Rosa wants some, and then she'll have her wings out and she'll kind of like fluff them up over her and Rosa as Rosa can study. And Alizé's just gonna trance while she's sitting up.
Perfect. Easily done. Yeah. So as you kind of look it over, I'll say just for the heck of it, go ahead and make an intelligence check and see what you can find compared with
Sure.
what the little bit that you do have versus her notes and things like that.
Oh no, Rose is so tired. I rolled a 1.
Oh no.
It's a lot of it is the information you are able to piece. It's one of those weird instances of like when you're writing like a college paper late at night, you
That's exactly what I was thinking.
compute the fact that there are words on the page.
Yes.
What do they mean?
You keep rereading the same like 3 words.
Yes,
You're
it's
like
horrible.
Yes. Or for those who are neurodivergent, you know exactly how this is. I read this where you'll be reading and you realize like, I've been reading the same page for 3 minutes. I have no idea what I just read.
Yeah.
I zone out.
I think when they switch, she's gonna check in really quick with Rose and be like, "Oh, did you find anything?" And if it's like no, then she's gonna look and kind of study it over herself.
I'll say, yeah, same thing. Go ahead and make an intelligence check. Also a 1?
I got a 2.
Y'all are
You're
white
so
from like.
It's a long day.
So it's a 3. But
Yeah, it's been a long day. 3 sessions of a long day.
Alizé's like, I have allergies going on. I can't read this.
So yeah, as far as all the general information, can't really gain much from it because it's just mentally and emotionally exhausted.
Yeah. Okay. I think she quickly figures that out and she's like, you know what? And so she's just not gonna trance again, because obviously that's not a thing, but she's just gonna technically trancing again, and she's just gonna kind of be like in more of a half awake.
Yeah. You're effectively
listen out for the boys.
Effectively meditating. So
yeah, she's gonna be doing that and listening out for if the guys come back during that time. So like, 8 hours, 6, 7. So that's all.
Perfect. So with that, as we jump on back, Gideon and Rezavan, you both making your way northward to the Shadow Palace. It is a full night, full moon tonight. There are some clouds in the sky, but your night, the path is lit more or less with the moonlight. That was not
It's
intended.
lit.
That was not intended. There are sometimes I curse the username, the name I chose for the channel.
Such a good one.
Oh no, I love it, but yeah. Anyway, so as you both are walking, is there anything you all are doing? You're just gonna make your way to the temple.
Would ask him, are you feeling ready for this?
No. To be honest, I don't think I'll ever feel ready. Ready as I can be.
What do you feel you're not ready for?
You know, I know you all mean well and probably do see me in the way you say it. You guys believe in me. It's just hard when you've seen what you've seen and what you've done to actually believe you deserve anything better. I kind of laugh sometimes about my rage and the flame. It's like the fire never really goes out, you know? So, I'm just ready for answers. And the more I can control and understand what I am, the more I can direct this fire and this rage, protecting people.
Are you afraid of this fire?
Every time.
Well, let's figure out how we can direct it the way you want it to go.
Keep on telling myself it's justice, not vengeance. That's what I hold on to. That's why I
I'm
wanted
with
you. Thank you. That's why I wanted you to come with me. I know the others understand, but you saw right through me, and not once have you second guessed it or seen me the way I see myself. There's a truth that you carry. I appreciate it. Let's do this.
I don't know what you will face, but you can hold on to this to remember that I'm with you in there. He'll give you his holy symbol to hold on to.
That's real funny. Because I was going to give you my weapons and my holy symbol to make sure I can't hurt you. So I like your sentiment a lot better than mine, and I'll swap holy symbols with you.
Okay.
Thank you. I don't even think I could swing this thing right now, to be honest with you.
Yes, it is very heavy.
And we'll walk the rest of the way to the Ravens Queen's Temple.
Okay.
Watch them just be asleep. Well, all right.
Yeah, no, you
Should listen to the rest.
you went past closing hours. Sorry. All right, quest over. With that, as you make your way toward the Ravens Queen, the Shadow Palace, again, you find that just this almost intentionally decrepit building. It seems to be run down, with the graveyard that is picked up from when Revenant was there last. But slowly, as you start to make your way in, this gothic structure with heavy iron doors leading into it. What do you do?
Go up to knock on the door.
As you knock on the door, just several heavies, doom, 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 echo and ring out through the building itself. And as you do, then they open up, and you just see almost what looks to be an empty void into the temple before you.
Well, time to go. No, I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, we'll go in. We'll start walking them.
As you enter into the temple, again, you see it almost seems to be barren, with just some pillars holding things up. In the center, lit by just a red light, you see a tall statue of a woman adorned in an expressionless porcelain mask and a long cloak draped over her, covering her head and down her down her whole self. And then as you enter, you hear a cacophony of voices echoing and speaking in unison, high, low pitch. What do you seek?
Let's look at Resonant for a second.
You can do this.
Hello, Gideon. Gideon LeBlanc. Kind of says a little hesitantly than normal. I seek to finances if you have any understanding or hold over why I'm not dead.
That moment, three flank the left side of you, and then three more appear on the right side. They are completely covered in various robes, sharing in a similar mask. And again, in unison, neither living nor dead. You seek to commune with the matron.
I don't pretend to be worth any of that. I'm just seeking answers.
What answers do you seek?
I'll just kind of reveal his like chest with the scar. I don't know what I am. If I'm living or not.
One breaks ranks, walks up, and with almost like a black flame on her hand, touches your chest. And just looks. She's the only one that speaks. A heart that is missing. Indeed, what are you? A curse against nature?
I don't know.
She steps back. But the matron will know.
All right.
In unison. To do so, you must surrender yourself completely. Do you comply?
Cool. I do.
Okay. That moment, almost like walking on glass, they all seem to motion and stand around you in a circle. And eventually they start chanting in almost like a shadowy type language. What languages do both of you speak?
Besides Common, Elvish, Sylvan, Thieves can't, but
Okay.
it's not really speaking.
Abyssal, Celestial, Sign Language, and Elvish.
Yeah, none of you recognize this. It sounds very They seem to be almost be speaking in whispers and hushed tones, and almost at one point forward and at one point in reverse. It's very unlike any language that you have ever heard. And as the chanting continues, a circle appears around you, Gideon, and it appears to be crimson. And as it does, tendrils of shadow begin to rise and emerge from it and start to wrap around you as two tendrils reach out and strike on either side of your temples. And at that moment, I'll say go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Cool. That's a good old 2. We're rolling well tonight.
Your eyes roll back into your head and eventually they shine white. This is what you're seeing, Resvin. What is Resvin doing in all of this?
I think he'd be watching very closely for, I guess, me to try and help him in any way, or any sinister actions by the clerics, anything that they would do to harm him, things like that.
Sure. I'll say in this instance, you can go ahead and make an insight check.
I may do more as things progress, but that's what I do for now. Ooh,
of course.
good roll. 22.
You gather that this is, well, very dark and appearing in nature. This is a ritual that they're doing to basically almost send someone's consciousness to wherever the Raven Queen lies.
Okay.
And with that, Gideon, suddenly you appear, and you appear to be floating in an empty void. It's completely black, but you look at yourself and you seem to be almost ethereal. You can definitely see through yourself. But even still, you feel that there is a presence.
Do I feel free from the strain of like the stress of his muscles and the idea of like that pressure of always trying to keep his rage in check? Like, is that almost like free here? Or does he
Yes.
still feel that?
You do. You do feel free from that.
Cool. That's wondering.
Yeah. So,
There's almost like this moment of peace. And he just like closes his mind, just lets himself float for a second.
and as that moment passes, what have we here?
My apologies, my lady. I don't assume to be worthy of communing with you. I'm Gideon LeBlanc.
You are curious. As basically, as you're appearing, you see, again, just because of the empty void, you don't even see a figure. You just see the porcelain, expressionless mask floating. You can't tell if it's attached to anything because it seems to be blending into the darkness. And I know your name, but I do not recognize your soul.
Yeah, I was wondering why I'm not yours right now.
I have been watching you, Gideon LeBlanc. For you are something in between that of a living and dead.
Don't know how or why, but when I was in the throes of my anger and my flames, they were directed to those I loved. I was hurting them. one that I loved used something from Paylor or from her to try and save me, I think. I believe that's what's keeping me here. But I don't understand it.
It is indeed. You are here because of a misfired resurrection. Something intercepted your soul from entering your body, but your fire kept you going.
So I don't have a soul?
It is trapped somewhere. It screams out to me, like your companions.
You don't... They didn't come to you?
They have been locked away somewhere. They have not entered my judgment.
I think Gideon crying. Like just fighting back tears. As it just the guilt washes over him. What can I do?
If you find where their souls and yours lie, you can free them, and your soul will return to you.
I don't care about my soul. I just want them to be at rest.
Then if you destroy wherever this object is located, whatever is keeping them locked, and you free them, then their souls shall be at rest.
So there's something tethering them, like an object you said?
Necrotic magic.
Did you see what happened that day?
I did.
I remember seeing a big monster or something. But I keep on getting answers that it wasn't there, that I was fighting myself. Fighting them. Did I do this to them?
No. You were fighting a creature, but your rage in losing control did not help this situation.
Thank you.
But tell me something. You are technically an undead and an affront to nature. Why should I let you leave?
You shouldn't. there are souls that I can free that belong to you.
Very good. Then this shall be our bargain. You free these souls, and I shall let you leave.
One day, no matter how it happens, I'd like to come back here in this peace. This afterlife. I don't want to be cursed forever.
Is this what you would like in exchange for freeing your companions?
Sure.
Make a persuasion check.
Flutter those eyelashes. Blink, 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 blink.
Wait. Objection. Can I actually? I'm just kidding. That would be a 23, Your Honor.
Her form becomes a bit more visible as again you see the long cloak, the plumes of raven feathers. Very well, Gideon LeBlanc. This is our arrangement. You will go, free your companions, so that their souls may be at rest. I let you leave here, and as reward, you spend here in eternity. That everything begins to fade as eventually you come back. But before that, Rezaven, are you still just watching? Things are looking like not much is changing. Maybe Gideon's body shifts ever so slightly, but not a ton.
Yeah, just with my insight roll, do I notice like any pained look or struggle within him at all?
I'll leave that up to Gideon. Emotions probably would exchange to your face.
You'd see some tears fall, but you're so used to seeing this pained look of guilt and weight and constraint, and then the dichotomy of like the smile and a mask and a bombacity. I think for one of the first true times you see like a peace and a relaxation. But as the tears fall, it's like they still burn away into like ash. There's still some sort of fire there, but it's not the same.
So I feel like Resvin would start to pray to Neuralis and just kind of this, I know this isn't your temple, I know this isn't your holy ground, but if you can help Gideon return stronger,
yeah,
please do.
I'll say go ahead and make a wisdom check.
That's so sweet.
That's a nat 20.
Dang!
So, 22.
Well, still,
That's a perfect nat 20 to get to.
that is, I am here for it, dude. You feel like your prayers are heeded, and then maybe a little bit of that is what influenced the Raven Queen's decision to make the deal with Gideon. And then as you make that call to Neuralis, eventually a few moments later, maybe not even like 30 seconds later, the tendrils come off and the shadows begin to move. The circle dissipates and the priests move back. You have received answers from the Raven Queen. And as you do that, you see almost slightly on your on the back of your hand, there is a slight etching, almost in purple, of the mark of the raven, and then it dissipates. And you have been mocked. A bargain has been made. That they bow, and then they dissipate.
He'll come up to you. Are you okay?
I was gonna say I'm alive, but I don't think that's highly accurate. Cool. I'm okay.
What happened?
She gave me a few answers on what happened. And at least I have purpose. Why don't we go back? I'll fill you all in together. How's that?
Yes, but of
I'm
course
alright.
you have purpose. Don't ever doubt that.
Thanks.
I'll give you your stuff back.
Do you mind just carrying the glaive for me until tomorrow?
Yes, it is heavy, but I can do it.
Yeah, I'll even give you. You know what? That's fine. I got the. How about you just put it in the holster and I'll just put it on my shoulder? It's fine. We'll figure it out.
You just
Curious,
both carry
what's your
it. It's
strength
fine.
right now compared to my strength? I'm curious who's stronger.
You guys have the same strength.
I'm at a 9 right now. Yeah, we're both
God.
just like
That's
each
great.
holding one half.
Alize's at a 5.
Yeah, so as you both are just walking back from the Raven Queen, just both carrying this glaive back to the town of Ashman Ford, eventually making your way back to the tavern. That's where we'll go ahead and end tonight's session. So we'll pick up there next week. Good session, everyone. Lots of good stuff to come out of that. Excited to see where this all leads. And thank you all so much for being here. It was a great night all around. Excited to see where this goes. So, with that, as Spotify has decided to stop working for the upteenth time tonight, with that, we're gonna call it and say thank you all so much for joining us. See you all next week. Until next time, keep being awesome. Hey there. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, then consider subscribing to be notified when more go live. Thank you to our official artists, Rachel and Dee Lee, for the character art. You can follow them under their socials, Pip400art and Raphaziel, respectively. If you want more D&D actual plays in between Revenants Wake, consider checking out games run by Mark and Mike on Twitch and YouTube under Marquee Gaming and Bardic Dice. And as always, thank you for the royalty-free music done by Kevin MacLeod, Ivan Dutch, Critical Role, and the Dungeon Playlist. Links to everything in the description below. And with that, we'll see you all next time.